Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on wherever you are. Welcome to the Alberta StarCraft 2 Open as we're beginning our first game, getting things underway. If things are a little fuzzy or if things aren't quite coming through, just bear with us. We may have a little production iron or wrinkle to iron out here and there.
So today we have the casters Brian and
Michael,
sweet. I don't know if we use our in-game names or whatever, but I just go by Brian
I
for
just
casting.
back and forth. I go by Cellian anytime either.
Or Yev. So, my first time ever casting StarCraft. It'll be fun, but I got a little bit of experience casting other games, so we'll see how it goes.
It's really straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean,
the game is definitely, I haven't played, like ladder competitively or, even tournament competitively since, Winds of Liberty, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes here.
Well, there's a whole... of course, plenty of changes that have gone through, but we'll go ahead. We've just gotten into the game, and we'll get things underway. First and foremost, spawning in the very top left, here we are on Belshir Vistage. We do have our purple Protoss, Clarity's Saravati.
Yeah. And then in the bottom right, we have Toyman with the tag KTMI.
And Toyman is visiting from Vancouver.
Nope, he actually lives back in Edmonton now, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was in Vancouver at one point.
Yes, I actually lived with him back there, and he used to beat me repeatedly in Brood War all the time.
He's got plenty of experience to him. Of course, Saravati is, I would say, the reigning king of Edmonton.
Yes, he is.
He's very, very well known for dominance in the local scene.
Yes, he is.
May see some challenges for that spot later today.
I hope so. I like to see him, I don't know, I always like to see the top dog get beat, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Everybody likes rooting for the underdogs in this.
And if nothing else, we get some good games out of it.
Exactly, and it's going to be a good tournament. It's a good tournament. We haven't had this last StarCraft tournament that we had going on here. We didn't have actually a biggest turnout as we like, but this one is kind of an upstart one from the community, and it's really nice to see it again. Yeah,
I'm not even sure. How long ago was the last tournament? That must have been...
It was before I went to Korea, so it was, I'd say, probably May.
I want to say
early,
definitely
before May,
definitely before summer.
April, maybe April or March. It was.
Yeah,
it was a long time ago.
It's been quite some time, and I mean, Nick moved to Calgary. He organized a lot of the tournaments, but he moved down to Calgary.
Yeah, and that
Mitch kind of
just stopped, I think, and then a lot of it was that we didn't have people who the StarCraft community just kind of it just stopped playing games together.
Yeah,
everyone kind of just did their own thing at home. Honestly.
Yeah, things just sort of slowed down a little bit.
Because we used to have a dedicated night at OverKlocked here where the games are being played that was strictly for, having out and come out and play StarCraft.
Yeah, and doesn't that still go on Mondays? Maybe just not so popular, but...
StarCraft there's no such thing as a StarCraft night anymore, unfortunately. It makes a single tear to my eye because I know that's actually what I came here for, is I found OverKlocked on Team Liquid for a Barcraft type situation that I was looking for. And that's how I found it.
Well, maybe this tournament will
rekindle
the fire up the community.
Yeah, well. So what do we got going on here as a experienced StarCraft player here?
Well, we've got what looks like pretty standard, I believe. It looks like it's going to be... Actually, my bad. It's... Sometimes you'll see a gate expand. Sometimes you'll see Forge FFE. But Saravati has scouted his opponent, and he'll be going for the expand now. He went for the Cyber Core first, and he has the Mothership Core on the way, as well as Warp Gate. A little bit later of an expand from what I know. Again, I'm not so experienced either, but I do try to keep up with the scene.
Yes, exactly.
It seems very standard all the way around from Toyman. Pool first to help secure things out. A couple of pairs of lings, get some map control.
Scouting down.
He is just seeing that this Nexus is going,
yep.
But he also knows that it's running a little bit late.
So I think when he did see that, he did throw down another expansion as well. So he's going for pooled into 3 expansions, which is very standard. And the meta that we've been seeing right now is currently really heavy muta.
Yes.
However, it's a matter of, does Saravati go for the Phoenix build as well? Does he counter with Phoenixes? Or if he doesn't, then he's once you're behind, I think it's a matter of how many Phoenixes are you going to go to stay up?
Right, because if you can reach that critical mass of mutas,
it's so scary.
Oh, that just gets to be on a little ling for free there. Didn't even get damage on the probe. And there's the Forge. Go ahead and help wall that off. But yeah, that critical mass of mutas, that gaggle, that flock.
Yeah, that flock of mutas that just wipes.
Yeah, and it's just it becomes so powerful. How do you start? They start one-shotting Phoenix, and you've only got 3-4 out at a time.
Assuming you're like not like you'd have to constantly be microing those Phoenixes as well to even like deal with that situation.
Yeah.
Do you need the range upgrade on the Phoenixes to deal with the mutas like that, or
you don't need it,
but it helps.
but it really helps.
Yeah.
That's like it's like saying maybe you don't need stim if his lings don't have speed, but it's really going to help.
Well,
so
I would argue stim is kind of like mandatory.
that's just it. If you're going to go the Phoenixes, you may as well get the range upgrade as well.
Yes, of course.
So yep, we've got the 3 out, and I love the extra queens as well. He's got 3 queens on the map right now, but then he's also making 2 more. I've always been a big proponent for creep spread.
For this game, actually, Sarvati has started Stargate, as well as he's actually upgrading shields already, which is for the... So if he's already going shields, that means we're going to see some air coming out of him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Possible Void Ray or Phoenix is to like kind of do his harass.
You know, I honestly have no idea.
Neither of us don't know. We don't play.
We have no idea. And really, he's getting a hallucination out, so he's able to scout and see everything. And he's going to see, sure, there's a Roach Warren down, but his opponent doesn't have a whole ton of Roaches. He's okay. There's a Fleet Bacon.
Fleet Beacon.
We have a Fleet Bacon.
Oh, wow. And Oracle coming out.
Okay.
So the Oracle, that's more of a like harass type unit.
Oh, yeah.
Lots and lots of pressure. That's probably what the shield's for then.
It'll just devour
he
the
come in
lanes
and
the
come out,
drones.
come in, come out, come out, and come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is going to force Roach counter pressure, or just a spike up to mutas. The layer is just approaching halfway, and we do have the range upgrade coming in. So Hydras likely.
Yes, I would definitely think Hydras are going to be coming out here.
Yeah.
Ever since I know HOTS came out, I like Hydras are finally good.
They're where they should be as a staple Zerg unit.
Yeah, then they should have been there from
Oh man, that Zerg thing looks so cool. No, that one sucks.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that unit sucks. You want to use the other one that they didn't show. I don't know. I just thought if you're going to have a staple unit like a Marine, Zealot, whatever the case, they should be at least decent. So now we do have the Oracle, thank you. I kept wanting to say Observer. I'm like, that's not right. Coming in, and the Queen's just going to go to town, really wrecking it. He's going to see all the Roaches pop, but it almost looks like he's just going to be lose. Okay, Oracle's fine.
So we got four workers there.
Yes, and we do have the... okay, he's toying with him. We have Graviton Catapult coming on the way. We have carriers.
Oh.
Yep, 9.5 minute carriers.
So Saravati is doing what Saravati does. Maybe a little bit BM, but...
I would say so. Maybe he's just having a little bit of fun, but he probably honestly just got a quick little inspect on the guy and said, I'm just going to... No offense, kid, but I'm going to stomp you.
Yeah.
And, props to Toyman for trying. He's sticking strong with
he's
us.
coming out. Like, it's nice. Like, I believe, like, a lot of people came all the way across the city for this. Like, I believe Toyman's from Fort Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Which is a ways away.
Yeah.
And, like, it's a cold, cold day up in Edmonton.
For those not familiar, not knowing, it is all of what it feels like -40 outside.
Oh, it's damn.
Okay. There's the carriers. Now, I do want to look and see. Okay, now what is Toyman looking at? I always love to go to the player cams at this point, and he's going and he's saying, "Oh, okay, there's carriers. All right. Well, let's see. We got lots of queens with plenty of energy. Transfuses or something. He's a little late on his other gases. He's been running on 2 gases.
Yes,
I'm sorry, 3.
Enough. So 3 gases probably isn't enough to get. And like when he sees the carriers, is he thinking, is he only going to go 1 carrier just to like play with me, or is he going a lot of carriers?
And
the answer is he's going to keep going carriers.
He's going to keep going carriers.
Yeah,
he's got 2 out in the field. He's got 2 more on the way. Some good force fields. Oh, great force fields. Roaches are completely trapped now. That DPS is just going to rip him in half. He is, spiking out a sentry here or there. Roaches, decently cost effective, I guess, but they're not doing enough right now. He also didn't have his full group of Roaches ready, as the Mothership Core kind of floats around willy-nilly, saying, well, nothing can shoot up yet, so I'll just do what I want. Yes,
one of the good things, like Toyman is, he's safe still, because Saravati, like, if Saravati does lose what he has, he actually loses. It's just a matter of...
That's true.
Like, he has to play, like, till he gets that mass carrier where, like, you're just...
Yeah.
Like, you fly in and everything dies.
I don't feel like Toyman's really focusing well. he sent in a few roaches and he got one cannon, and he probably could have focused down at least 2, maybe even part of a third, but it's just it just ain't happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Really not keeping good control of his roaches, really not keeping good map presence.
Probably got a little bit of the early game jitters too. Like I know your first game ever when you're like first game at a tournament and you're being streamed here too.
Yeah.
Like you get the in-game jitters going and it's just
That's
like,
true.
oh boy.
And you can even see the APMs right now. Toyman is just over 100 most of the time, but Saravati's easily 200, sometimes spiking up to 3 if he feels like it.
And that's just the experience of like who's played. Like it's just experience and like level of skill in the game. Like it's a matter of like people can get better at StarCraft. Yes, part of it's talent, and part of it is also like how do I improve my game and like does he play all the time and not at that extreme high level. And Saravati's just been known for playing at that high level for a very long time.
So we've got 5 carriers out in the field now. Yep, 5. Surprised we're at an odd number with the pairs that he's making, but I guess he just didn't quite have the cash for it. And they're moving out the field. 2 more on the way. Plenty of interceptors being made. Weapons level Air Wep 2 is coming out, and this is just kind of the death march at this point because on supplies alone, Saravati is ahead. He's been taking out plenty of roaches as they've been kind of trickling in.
The only thing he has to stop these carriers is spore crawlers and queens.
Yeah, he is making corruptors. He's making corruptors, but there's no hydras out there on the field yet. Yeah, and a roach counterattack is going to be good. I don't feel he should go to the third. Just go for the natural. There's no protection there whatsoever, and he's done some scouting. I mean, it's not any different. I guess it's just like that sense, like, hey, take out the most current base that's up. Yeah, I guess it's just like, and it's able for him. He can get into the back line where their cannons won't even have range to shoot anything, and then he can just take it out. He's doing a lot of walking and taking a lot of free damage, but it is going down. We have the carriers as well coming into the expansion. Oh, there's a recall. All right, so just in case the third is going to end up getting saved, these roaches are going to have to scurry on out of there. The lights have turned on. The roaches have to scurry away. But mass Zealot warp in as well from Saravati into the natural. Oh, yeah. Or not to the natural, third expansion. Yep. Another hatch goes down. Getting a lot of free workers drones coming out. And all the roaches that are here to defend. Roaches are great against Zealots as long as they don't let the Zealots get up in their face. Exactly. Then they do, and then it's not so great, and yeah. Yeah, a lot of this, I think, is probably, like, it's nerves, and there goes the GG as well. Yep. So alrighty, so that's game 1. I believe we're doing best of 3 series. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. I'm going to get that set up, and we need to figure out what the map is. That's going to be Toyman's choice.